Today I'm going to talk you through 6 different designs for the inside of your macrame diamond. You start all of these diamonds the same way by creating a row of double half hitch knots in both directions. The more lark's head knots you start with, the larger your diamond will be. Take the left hand rope of the middle lark's head and pull it across to the left. You always want to hold the rope in the direction you're going to tie the knots, and it helps to hold it at the angle you want to create. For example, we're going to create a diamond, so I'm holding it at a 45-degree angle. This rope will be the inside rope that you wrap the remainder around. Take the next middle rope to the left and take it under and over the first rope, threading the end through the loop you've created, and pull it tight to create your first knot. Taking the same rope, bring it up and over the first rope again, threading it again through the loop to create the second knot. Then repeat the same 2 knots with the next rope from the middle until you get to the end. Repeat this same process on the right hand side by taking the middle rope and pulling it over to the right at a 45-degree angle, and repeating the double half hitch knot with each rope moving outwards. The first design is the macrame diamond. All you need to do is repeat the same process but just in the opposite direction. So taking your outer rope from the left, hold this at a 45-degree angle and take each rope from the edge in order and create double half hitch knots until you get to the middle. Then you want to repeat this for the other side until you complete your diamond shape. Finish it with 2 double half hitch knots with the middle 2 ropes. The second design I'm going to show you is the Criss-Cross diamond. After you've completed your first 2 rows of double half hitch knots, take the rope on the far left and bring it across in a 45-degree angle. Take the right hand middle rope and tie 2 half hitch knots. Then take the second rope from the middle and tie 2 half hitch knots followed by the third rope. Take the rope on the far right and repeat this process with the 3 middle ropes on the left hand side. Then take the far left rope again and tie half hitch knots with the remaining 3 ropes on the right hand side. Threading the 3 remaining ropes on the left hand side between the 2 sets of ropes on the right to complete the criss-cross pattern, then tie the last remaining half hitch knots. If you notice your diamond getting wonky at any point, you can tighten or loosen the relevant knot accordingly. Complete the diamond by tying 2 half hitch knots with the now middle 2 ropes. The third design we're going to go through is the alternating diamond. After you've completed your first 2 ropes of double half hitch knots, take the rope on the far left and bring it across in a 45-degree angle. Take the right hand middle rope and tie 2 half hitch knots. Then take the far right rope and bring it across in a 45-degree angle, tying 2 half hitch knots with the left hand middle rope. Then move down, alternating with 1 half hitch knot each side until you've tied a half hitch knot with each strand. Complete the diamond by tying 2 half hitch knots in the now middle 2 ropes. Each rope has been brought forward to tie the ropes from the back of the design. You can alternate this with the rope you're tying brought down in the front of your design as well. The fourth design uses berry knots. After you've completed your first 2 rows of double half hitch knots, Take the middle 4 strands and tie 2 square knots, leaving a gap at the top, which is where your berry will end up. Thread the middle 2 ropes through the middle of the 4 strands in the gap you've left and tie half a square knot behind the berry to hold it in place. Then take the left 2 ropes from your first berry and the next 2 ropes to the left to create one more berry. Repeat this on the other side with the right hand 2 strands from your first berry and the next 2 strands to the right. Repeat this step again to create the 3rd row of berries, taking 2 strands from the berry above and the next 2 ropes to the right or left. Then tie your middle berry with the remaining 4 ropes in the middle. Then you want to repeat this pattern in the opposite direction, so you end up with 1 berry in the first row, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth. Then tie 2 rows of double half hitch knots underneath to complete your diamond. The 5th design is the inverted diamond design. After you've completed your first 2 rows of double half hitch knots, take the rope on the far left and bring it across in a 45-degree angle. Take the left hand middle rope and tie 2 half hitch knots. Then take the second rope closest to the middle and tie 2 more half hitch knots. Repeat until you get to the end strand. Repeat this on the other side by taking the rope on the far right and bringing it across in a 45-degree angle. Take the right hand middle rope and tie 2 half hitch knots and repeat with each strand in order. Finish the design by tying 2 half hitch knots with the middle 2 strands. The 6th design is the Fishbone Macrame diamond design, which is my favourite. After you've completed your first 2 rows of double half hitch knots, take the middle 4 strands and tie a square knot. Then take the next 2 strands from the right and left and tie a square knot using the same 2 middle strands as your first square knot as your base. This will make the second square knot sit underneath the first one you tied. Then take the 3rd ropes on each side and tie a square knot using the middle 2 strands as your base, and repeat until you've used all the ropes. Then tie 2 rows of double half hitch knots underneath to complete your diamond. And there you have it, 6 different macrame diamond designs. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for my next video.